And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Todd Teaches DDO here on Let's Suck at Games. So, last time I think we finished Guard Young's mission where we collected his badge and beat the new Kobold Den leaders. This time, let's open up our quests. So again, we're trying to finish up quests in order. Got a couple different things here. There's a sunken sewer, stealthy repossession, recovering lost home, missing in action, information is key, and that looks like the rest of the level 2s. So why don't we just go ahead and let's do recovering the lost tome. This is the next one we'll do, but before we do that, we do need to sell some of our stuff we collected on our last quest. So go ahead into the Wayward Lobster. So those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we're basically doing a kind of a Let's Play walkthrough basically for all the different quests here in DDO. No, I'm not the best player in the world, but I think that I played enough. I've capped several characters that I can say that I played pretty much every quest in the game multiple times, so I'm pretty knowledgeable about most of the quests, and I'll just do my best to give you a rundown of how to beat them, the best way to do all of that. So what we're doing is we're looking for, oh, and it moved around on me again. We are looking for recovering the lost tome. Where'd it go? There we go. Recovering the lost tome. So this quest is going to be found back over across the bridge. It used to be down at the library, or at the lighthouse down in the harbor, but they moved it in a recent update. And so now you'll have to come over here. You'll come past the airship tower and the auctioneer, back past the mailbox, and up this way. You can talk to this guy if you want, the Drought Elder. He'll just tell you that he's the elder and he's looking for a hero, and you apologize, and you can't really talk to him. He's a favor reward guy. If you look in here, you press P to open your Venture Companion, look in your patrons, and you can see as you do quests you earn favor, and you're looking for a total of 400 favor in order to talk to him. So we'll come up here. You gotta find Dalsamira Cordry. Cordry? Yeah. So you talk to her, and she says she's heard of you before and asks if you could help her. There's a library that she's looking for a tome, and he's supposed to have had it that disappeared from their own library, and he wants someone to go in. She wants someone to go in to find it. So you'll say, okay, we'll try the subtle approach. So that quest is right here. So you're going to go into the Fallowcrest Library. One thing to note, I don't know if I've said it explicitly before, all the D&D or DDO quests seem to have two names. Fallowcrest Library is like the name of the place, but Recovering the Lost Tome is the name of the quest. So you got to be aware of that. Sometimes they'll give you those double names, and you have to figure out which one goes with what sometimes. So anyway, we'll enter into here. This quest is filled with some undead, some traps. You're going to want to make sure you have some different things.
Agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speak.
So I'm going to go ahead and summon our Cleric Hireling. You should always have one of these with you if you're not in a party with other people and have a healer. So let's see, we'll also turn on our auto attack for a little bit. We're using our Ember Longsword. It's a basic sword. We could probably switch to our Blade of Inquisition for dealing with undead in this quest. Alright, so you're going to talk to Eldamir Fallowcrest. he'll take you back. He'll open up this gate here. You can spot danger if you have a high enough spot. Unfortunately, I mean, there's nothing here
despite
that
this,
you can actually search out.
Dry. Magic must be at work here.
And he'll walk around and he'll say your book should be somewhere over here, and then he'll leave you in private to look for it.
The shelves, muttering to himself. Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dulcamara's books.
Yeah, so we want to recover that book, but we can't have him watching. So we wait till he walks away, and then we look back and we're like, where could it be? And as soon as he's out of there, you'll get a little indicator.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book and return to Dulcamara.
So here's the bookshelf. Problem is when you click on it,
the librarian's voice shrieks,
you set off
I know
his
your true
traps.
intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you.
So please don't try to run through those traps. They are very, very mean. So instead, come over, open up the door here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through and we are going to try to get out of here. Unfortunately, we did not find the tome we were looking for. So he knew we were going to try to steal from him, and he had the tome somewhere else. So you're going to come and you're going to hit this room here. There's a couple of breakables back here. Don't forget to get your breakables. And you have two choices, right or left. Doesn't matter which one, you're going to have to go in both directions at some point. So I'm going to go left. This is the trap room. If you have a party with more than one person, it might be a good idea to split up to make this quest go a little faster. Whoever has a higher reflex save or trap save should go to this side. I'm going to make my hirelings stay here because they're not very smart and they don't even try to avoid traps. So if you come in, you're going to want to kind of move over to the side as quick as you can. Now if you have a high enough wisdom or intelligence, you should be able to hit the rune, which turns off and disables the lightning. If you walk along the side, you can also avoid the lightning, but when you do, you also wake up zombies. On normal, they shouldn't be difficult to defeat. On the other side, you don't have any zombies. Oh, you do. You do. They are there. I was going to say, they're a little slow in getting up. They don't get up with the other ones. Alright. So again, you got another room, lightning. If you can get the rune, which is on this side, you may be able to disable them. So I disabled those ones as well. Any zombies? I don't know if there's any zombies in this one. Alright, and then one final room. Let's see. Rune over here? No, rune over here. So get those runes if you can, otherwise move along the side and you'll have some skeletons. At least one on normal. Take care of the skeleton. Pick up the treasure bag if you're collecting those and hit the lever. So this will be the first of the two levers. Once we've got that, we'll run back. Again, if the lightning's going, move along the side to avoid that lightning as much as possible. You don't want to get hit with that. And then we'll go ahead and have our hireling follow us. There should be a couple of zombies that pop up somewhere around here, I thought. Maybe they'll chase us later. They might only be on higher difficulties. So now that we've gotten that side, we'll come over here to the right. Same thing, we're going to be looking for a lever. Got two zombies down here. They don't pop up till we hit this one here. They try to distract you so that you don't get to the door. The door is timed, so you might have to hit the lever again if you take too long defeating the zombies. So you'll come into this room and you'll see three magic, well, 2 magic doors anyway. If you hit the lever, it will open the one here on the right, and it will also raise up some zombies. Dispatch those guys as quick as you can. And you want to go over here to the right, and you're going to swim down into the water once you get over here. And there will be a lever that you can hit. Swim back up, back around. That lever unlocks this magical door. And you got your second lever here. If you want, you can look over here, but there's not anything over here, I don't believe. Yeah, it's just some more stairways. There's a fungus there with a collectible, or not a fungus, a bag with a collectible if you want to get that. Otherwise, you don't need to bother even going over there. So now we will make our way back to the original room with the traps. And those levers will have disabled them. So we'll go back to this room and up into the library again. Alright, so those are still going, but we can now go around back behind, and this door will have opened up. So going into this room, you'll have a shrine if you need it. I would think on normal you probably aren't going to need it, but if you do, it's there. Some more breakables, don't forget those. There's a little rune here. If you can hit that rune to open that door right away. If you don't hit that rune, you'll come in here and lightning will strike the zombies, and you have to kill them all before the door will open. So now I'll go ahead and break stuff. Again, try to get all your breakables before you finish a quest. So you got a couple options now. If you go in here, you can get the book that you need, and that ends the quest. So that's what you can do if you're just running for it. There is a chest here, but if you got a high enough spot, you'll get the trap sense, and these 2 statues, they're both trapped, and they'll do a ice trap. But if you jump through them, you can get the chest here. Then you have to go back. If you're careful, you can time things, but I wouldn't count on it. On normal, they're not too bad. You can also go over here and hit the lever here. This opens another room. There are 2 skeleton swordsmen that you can defeat. So if you're looking for that, you can do that. And then once again, if you can get the rune. So this one must be a wisdom rune, because I don't have great intelligence. You'll have a method that you'll defeat once you get that, and you got another chest. So do that if you can get the runes. You need a wisdom of at least 16 on normal, it looks like. That's what I have. Again, alchemy table, you can go ahead and get something. Now you get another trap sense. I'm thinking that's just for those ones over there. So in here, you can get this lever, which turns off the traps in the main hall, and then you can get the book.
You have found what you came for.
So at this point, you can just finish. If you want to run all the way back out to the front door, you can, but finishing will be just as quick, I think, in this case. So we'll return outside and complete the quest. So go back and over and talk to Dulcimera. Yes, this is the book I sought. I apologize. He attempted to slay you. It's not surprising. Blah, blah, blah. Don't feel that you have been used by me. I trusted you to deal with unknown dangers, and you succeeded. The 12 will watch your career with interest. So go ahead and grab whatever you wanted as your reward. I'm going to go with the impressive trophy for my guild. And that ends the quest. So don't forget, if you have any enhancements, action points to spend, you can do that. I have 2. I should probably spend those. I don't remember why I didn't spend those. Divine Righteousness. I only have the 2 things. What does that do? Channel Divinity, gain temporary hit points equal to your Charisma score and 100% sacred bonus to threat generation. I can do negate potential wear. I can do 5 point less damage. Defense boost. Saves boost. Lay on hands. Improves your sacred defense stance. What do I need for this? 10 points in the tree. What's over here? Attack boost. Smite evil extra. Extra remove disease. Divine light. Extra turning. I guess I'll go ahead and use another lay on hands. And I guess I'll use Divine Righteousness. So I got my 10 points in that tree, and I'll accept that for now. Don't forget the difference between passive and active abilities. So passive are these octagon shapes. Active abilities are the square shapes. If you pick active abilities, you want to open up your character tab with C and go to your enhancements and make sure to bring any of your active things down. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that Divine Righteousness down so that I can use that. Did I fill up my inventory at all? Not really. I got a great axe. Necklace of natural armor. Okay, not fantastic. So anyway, that was recovering the lost tome. So try that out. Have some fun with it. Not terribly difficult, but there are some traps. You want some wisdom, someone with wisdom. If you have a cleric hireling, they should have a high enough wisdom that you can make them get those runes. If you can control them. It might be a little tricky in the rooms with the lightning, but anyway, try it out, play a game, have fun with it, like and subscribe, watch our other videos, let us know if you like what we're doing, let us know if you want to see us do more of something, and watch for our next episode of this one right here. So until then, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.